Hello traders, welcome to yet another weekly Forex Focus, and this is Straight Forex with Gabe. My name is Gabriel Ojimada. I want to believe last week you had a fantastic trading week amidst all the high volatile news we had across board, especially on the USD. Well, this week is not going to be so different as we have about 3 major interest rate decisions. So my job today is to walk you through my perspective of how I will be trading these pairs from June the 17th through to the 21st. So as always, let's start off by looking at what the fundamentals are saying as we go into the economic calendar for the week. Starting on Monday, we see Empire State Manufacturing Index, and then the first interest rate decision affecting the Reserve Bank of Australia, where they expect to maintain the interest rate at 4.35%. Also, same day, we will see core retail sales data and retail sales month-in-month affecting the United States dollar. And then we'll have CPI data on Wednesday affecting the GBP, but this CPI is year-in-year. On Thursday, we will see SNB, that's the Swiss National Bank, releasing their interest rate. And of course, also on Thursday, again, we will see MPC bank rates or the official bank rates data coming out from Britain. That is expected to maintain or retain rates at the 5.25% rate. And on Friday, we'll see the various flash manufacturing PMI data coming out of Europe, down to flash services PMI and manufacturing PMI. So it is a very volatile week, but then we always, as always, apply proper risk management to see that we navigate this market without exposing ourselves so much to the risk volatility of the week. So going further to the next analysis is the currency strength meter. Now, last week we saw Swiss franc retaining a rate of 2.0. This week, we see it has even gotten higher to a 2.9%. So probably we could be seeing some level of retracement because all our targets from last week on Swiss franc smashed all their targets, even extended beyond the TP2, that's the take profit 2 targets we had. So I won't be surprised to see that Swiss franc begins to make some correction into this week. Next on the line is NZD. NZD made a leap from a negative 0.4 to 0.3 on the positive side, so I will be considering it. And then pound sterling, I didn't like the trajectory of pound sterling, so we lost some strength there. So I'm not putting it up as one of the best pairs I will be looking to trade this week. USD, yes, lost some strength, but then there's a overwhelming positive outlook on the USD. So this is why I'm still looking for a new push into this week for it to finally cross into the positive boundary. Australian dollar made some gains from a negative 1.3 now to negative 0.4. And then Canadian dollar, euro, which are going to be my best pairs to short this week. So I'm going to be focusing more on them. Canadian dollar moved from a negative 3.2 to 2.0, and whereas euro moved from negative 0.7 to negative 2.8. So these are going to be my pairs for the week. They're coming out weakest, of course, for some time now, guys. You will notice I've stayed away from Japanese yen. So, and I still want to keep it so until I begin to see proper price action on them. These are the only times I would like to go in on pairs pairing up with the Japanese yen. So let's look at the best pair selection for the week. And like I said, I want to focus on Euro and CAD. So pairing them up, I would like to trade Euro NZD, Euro AUD to the downside, Euro Swiss franc to the downside, and Euro USD to the downside. Whereas on Swiss franc pairs, I'm looking to trade Australian dollar CAD long, New Zealand dollar CAD long, USD CAD long, and CAD Swiss franc, I'll be looking to go short on them. So as our custom is, let's move now into what the charts are saying. And also, always, we want to start off with the dollar index. So last week, I recalled telling us to look forward to the break above this high. All right, this is a major resistance, and we saw how price smashed through it because we started the week on a gap. All right, that gap has to be mitigated. Okay, it has to be closed. And we saw how the CPI data closed in on that gap, and then FOMC pushed back price above the breakout point. So this is looking positive for the dollar. And if you recall, I'll tell you, we've been working towards further rally to the upside until we see a break above the 106.885 level. So into this week, I like dollar longs, okay, but I would like to keep them in context to the major pairs as indicated on the currency strength meter. So let's start with the first pair, which is, so I'm looking for dollar strong positions into this new week, but going by our analysis and by what our strategy says, we want to trade euro pairs and Canadian dollar pairs. So starting off with Euro NZD, So last week we were able to smash our targets. If you recalled, from the start of the week, we smashed straight up into the targets, and that's about 180 pips, even had some little bit of extension. So going into this week, I would rather you look at it on the bigger time frame like D1. No doubt we could see some level of retracement on this pair because we had a nice one from there. So when we begin to see some level of correction into the 38.50, this would be a fantastic place to go short on again. So because we're anticipating that price should come back down to make a retest of these channels. Okay, so into this week, first pair Euro NZD, and my target is to either wait for some correction into 38.2 or 50.0 Fibonacci levels, but then if price should break below the 0.0 level, then we have no option but to see price drop down to 1.7258 level. Okay, next on the list is Euro Australian dollar, and again we're looking to go short on this pair. So look at the bigger picture. All right, it's a trade where we've been expecting price to again move lower and make a retest of the lower boundary. So and I like to take things on a weekly basis. So for this week, what I see here, in as much as on the daily time, we can see the bigger picture. But right here, you can see we are having this fantastic breakout. We have the pullback and the retest. So right now, what I'm anticipating is for price to make further sell-off into the 1.6081 level. And the second take profit level is the 1.6021 level. So this is a nice setup price action wise for me. So I will wait once market resumes. This will be a good place to one of the pairs I should be looking to make money from this week. Next on the list is Euro Swiss franc. Now on Euro Swiss franc, we smashed through our target last week. Recall that last week we were focused on price breaking below this key level. And that happened. And we saw price even take out our last target, which was the last low, of this pair. So in this instance, what I would like to see is that we should have some level of correction. Now, don't forget, this is on a daily time frame. So once we're able to make that needed correction, that's about 143 pips. It means we also will anticipate her, to we'll anticipate price to further sell off into the next key level. So this is one of those trades I would like to really anticipate a retracement, okay? Because don't just look at this. This is on a daily time frame. So whenever I pull out my Fibonacci tool, we're expecting some level of correction. So price correcting into this key level from 38.2 up to the 50.0, those will be fantastic levels to go short on. All right. So that is it. Targets, if we're able to get that needed correction, I would like to see price again retrace, make a sell off to 0.9561, but the real target for this week will be 0.94588 level. Okay, and last on the euro pair is euro USD. So just today during the analysis, I had to delete all the little analysis we've been having on this pair. So it's been an interesting ride. You know, don't forget what we have been trading is this bigger picture, this bigger channel. Okay, we've been trading on the bigger channel, expecting price to make it to the technical target, which is the 1.0322 level. So having deleted all of that, I just wanted my chart not to be too cumbersome for those just joining this channel newly. So sorry. So going into this week, again, we're anticipating price to make a sell-off into the new lower boundary, but that notwithstanding, we would like to set some strategic levels, and the first one is the 1.05984 level. Now, this is a lot of pips. If you're able to bank this pip, about 112 pips, this should do you much good. Okay, so Euro USD final pair on the Euro pairs. So next on the line, we will be moving on to Australian dollar pair. So let's do a quick refresher. So Canadian dollar pairs, we'll be looking at CAD pairs, having concluded on the euro pair. So on CAD pairs, I'll be looking to go long on AUD CAD, NZD CAD, USD CAD, and whereas go short on CAD Swiss franc. So let's start off with AUD CAD. Okay, so we have to look this way. So AUD CAD, here we're looking to go long. Now to see the bigger picture, you can see here we have this nice breakout from the channel. So what we anticipate is that this channel have to continue. Again, we saw another channel here. Okay, we saw another channel here, and we already see the breakout. First target has been achieved. So the final target is at the 0.92134 level. So I'm expecting a bounce from this level and build back up into the 0.92134 level. Okay, Canadian dollar, let's move on to NZD CAD. Just a moment, we have to look for it. NZD CAD, there you are. So on NZD CAD, we're also looking for a bullish rally into the last key level and even smash beyond it, above it. But for now, we're looking for price to make a new rally into this key level before it moves forward upwards to the next upper boundary we're looking forward to. Okay, so this is NZD CAD, nice setup. Look at it on the bigger time frame. We were able to smash the targets set for the breakout of this channel, and it was a fantastic breakout. So right now, what we're looking forward to do is for price to make new rally and smash the old key levels and continue to push higher. So NZD is strong, and Canadian dollar is weak. It only makes sense to look for buying opportunities on this pair. Let's look at USD CAD first. On USD CAD first, still the technical target for this has not been achieved. So you will see here we had a sell-off, all right, coming from CPI data, and then we have nice massive rally there. So what I'm expecting is that price should continue to make its way, inch its way higher and higher into the 1.3841 level. Okay, USD CAD. And last but not the least on our chart trading desk today is Canadian dollar Swiss franc. That's the only black sheep amongst the Canadian dollar pairs. So we were looking at going short on this, but I'm a bit skeptical, you know. I'm a bit skeptical because if you look at it on the bigger picture, yes, what we see here is a nice downtrend, and price has been following that pattern. But look closely at what price is doing here. What you will see is look at this. So for price to achieve this menial take profit, you know, it didn't achieve it this week, but I want to believe that it's going to achieve it. So 0.6463 is the key level, and we have here, just a moment. And so we have the first target, which is here, which price has not been able to achieve. So what I'm expecting indeed is that price should or may make another retest at this point before descending to to this key level of 0.6463 level. And if we see a breach below this level, then the next key point is 0.63983 level. Okay, but I like this setup. I like this setup. This setup is a pure rectangle continuation pattern, so it means that price ought to continue downwards. Okay, so traders, I want to thank you for joining me in today's analysis. I want to wish you again a peaceful week. All right, and don't forget to trade with proper risk management to your account. So until next week, have a great week ahead. Bye bye.